Despair here. I'm going to do a video on Valheim on fishing. It's not really hard. It's just like the others, but if you haven't played any of the other games and saw fishing, I've been doing the different fishing games. See, World of Warcraft, put it in, back in vanilla, and so I've been playing the fishing game a long time. So it's good for different recipes here in Valheim. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but fishing is also good for the cooked fish just itself. Is one of the really good foods to have. So it's not really much of a challenge. You can see the fish in the water, obviously. I've caught fish that flung themselves up on the beach. You just walk over and pick them up. So there's different ways to get them. I haven't gotten the harpoon yet. I want to make one, but I haven't seen another kraken. I found one time. And so what I've done recently is I've come out first thing in the morning. I've fished through the day, fished in the evening, trying to decide if there was anything set. It's good to fish at this time, it's not good to fish at that time. The one morning I came out and I was fishing, and I was catching them 7 meters off the pier, left and right, because I didn't have any food for stamina or anything. So I didn't want to put the line way out. See, I was hooked right there. Now you can see my stamina bar at the bottom running down, and I kind of got to beat that timer. The meters of line that are still out. So you just hold the right click, and then you bring them in, and it's pretty easy. I'll cover it more in a second. So what you do is you get your fishing rod equipped, and then you equip fishing bait, both of which you can get from the trader. That's sort of what. So you can get them from him for 300 gold, I think it was. You take the gold to him, you buy a fishing rod, you buy the bait from him. It takes one bait per cast. You left click. The longer you left click, the farther you'll cast. You have to have clearance for the rod. If I was to move, say if I tried to cast this way, it's just going to hit the top, it won't cast, and it wastes your bait. So you want to cast out in a direction that you have an open top. The arch in the roof here is a good height. If you have higher than that, then yeah, you're more than fine too. So I'm fishing. I made a circle pier. Another guy made a video, Wabbajack, to give a shout out, and this is similar to his. I changed some stuff and built mine a little different, but it's still a general circle. And then the snapping ideas, I saw some of his ideas and used those. So yeah, I got the circle and I got the pier right here, and I got good depth of water. I don't know if that's helping me at all. It doesn't seem to be. All my fish, a lot of them seem to get caught up here. But it's good to have the different things to add to your stamina. Cooked fish doesn't add that much, 25. You can get honey really easy, and the honey will give you 20 stamina right there. So, and then this is later, stamina is 50 for turnip stew, and there's another carrot soup I should have brought, but I didn't. Basically, you just hold the left click, like I said, cast as far as you want to cast. If you don't have any stamina foods on you, just cast it short. Then you right click to start reeling in. You'll see it count down the meters, how far it is, as long as you hold the right click. If you stop, it'll stop. I've had them go out there when it was sitting still, like just now. And what you do is, as soon as you see that bubble appear, you hold down the right click, and it'll hook that fish. And you just keep holding it down. It'll keep reeling them in. He'll keep fighting. I found with the pier that they do get underneath of it, and it holds up my time a little bit. If you stop reeling while you're holding that fish on the line, it will slowly drain your stamina. So even if you're getting low and you don't think you're going to get that fish in, just keep trying, because if you don't make it, he's going to pull it off the line anyway, and then it'll be a no catch, a lost catch it calls it. So just keep trying. One trick that I did find out is if you get it in close, even though it says it's a few meters to go, sometimes it'll pull the fish up out of the water and it'll pull them up near you. See, there's another hook, easy catch, and I'll pull them up this time to close, and he's at 2 meters. It didn't pull him up as high as it has before, but there you see it said hit E to grab the fish. If you do that while he's still a couple meters, 3 meters out or whatever, it'll take the fish off your line and it saves you that stamina. So that might help you sometimes if you were like down to the wire and almost out of stamina. You could always hope to grab the fish off the line before you run out of stamina and lose the catch. This time I'll get one and I'll bring it in and I'll show you the lost catch. Alright, so I've fished in all types of weather. I've caught fish in storms, so there's no fishing in storms. I've caught fish at night, I've caught fish at day. One time, the most fish I've caught at a time was in the morning time, but it happened once. So it didn't happen. I've tried 7 mornings repeatedly and it didn't keep doing it. So I guessed that it was just a fluke. Because I had no food and I was casting right here 7 meters out, so I would be able to catch them. And I nailed a lot of them. I got 20 fish in 10 casts or less. You don't get one fish when you catch a fish. You do get more than one. As you can see, I've caught a few and I've got 9. So it's averaging about 3 per. I've gotten 4 from one, I've gotten 2 from one. I haven't seen one that said 1 fish, but I could have just not been looking. And of course, like when I take my kids fishing, now nothing's biting when I want to do the lost catch. Just looking to see if there's any fish in the area. Because if they're not there, obviously they won't be hitting it, and you will see them. I have had them come from the opposite direction to where I didn't see them coming, but there were other fish in the area when I did get the hit from the one that actually took the line. Being it's because of that shelf right there, that low water. I had a fish come up, must have came straight from down lower, and since he was the opposite direction of my lure, I didn't see him or my line. So it's getting dusk. I'm still not seeing any fish. What I'll try to do is run over here. See if I can see some fish out this way. This is one of the things I added on. If you fall off and you can't get back up on your pier, I put the steps down into the water. They're just floating steps, but it'll let you be able to walk back up without having to try to go all the way around. Especially on this side where I got the long fishing pier. And then just for ornament, you can see I put, thanks for the waves, I put dwarf's eyes all in the water because I have a chest full, I don't need any more. So I put them all in the water there just for ornament, like I said. Try and fish from this way. I'm not seeing anything. It's just about, it's getting to be sunset. Alright, so run up and go to sleep, and run back down, and be able to fish in the morning for that lost catch, just so you guys can see it. You got to equip your fishing rod, you got to equip your bait. Actually, let's test that. I don't know if you have to. It might be automatic. Yep, it's automatic. I was hoping to get one far out, that way it could at least wear me out. Okay, here we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to run out of stamina on him. But him, if they keep coming close, you can just walk out and pick them up. But it was worth a try. That's another one right there. So maybe it was I just dried out my spot over there. Here comes one. He was curious. Turn towards it. If he gets it way out there, I might go. Nope. So I just kept reeling. He hit it. I just missed it. And then he came up here and I picked him up. So, like I said, it's a little screwy. Maybe they're going to fix the fish behavior there. They shouldn't be swimming right up on land like that. But if it gets food in you, then it works for now. Alright, so I moved back over to the other side. I had to run out of bait, so I had to run over and grab some. No point in showing that, so I cut it out. Here's a little bit of rain fishing. So you see the fish are still there. There he goes. Come on. Oh, I thought it was it. Come on. I've caught him as close as 5 meters before, so that's why I was willing to pull it in that far. I don't know how long I'll be able to fish from here, though. Some swells are going to start coming in and push me up. Curious, so I just keep tapping that right mouse key in hopes that it'll. There he goes. It's too close for me to use up my stamina though. I'm holding it. He might get stuck under the stairs. No. Okay, so you see I got close, but not enough. I will let that stamina bar run out though. And that's shows you that you can catch fish in the rain, in the storm swells. Doesn't matter. There's another. So I'm just casting and pulling right back in. Try and put one out there for a while. keep an eye on it. I had a hit. And another one. I got him. Alright, so this time I should be able to ruin that stamina unless he swims right at me. 7, I'm over halfway. 6, 5, come on. I'll just let him pull out the rest of it. You can see I'm not reeling, and you can see my stamina is ticking down anyway. He's still pulling. Thought maybe you could tire a fish. I tried that once. And then, so here you go, as soon as you run out of stamina. So there you have it. Fishing in the different weathers. That's a good way to get a good resource. 14 fish, each one's one cooked fish. One cooked fish will give you 45 health and 25 stamina. A 2 hit point tick for 1200 seconds, so your hunting's only 300 seconds. It's definitely an investment worth getting. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. I'll try and upload more videos on different things. I'll do some building, some other farming. I'll play with my friends, the dwarves. I always like to come over and donate those eyes to my fishing pond. Alright, thanks and see you next time.